Unbelievable. Tinubu wants to rule Nigeria, right? Tinubu wants APC to rule Nigeria. They employed FFK, a man who insulted the whole North. Baba Ahmed said they are not serious and they can never get there. That's the Northern Elders Forum spokesperson. He said Tinubu, he wants to rule, right? Himself and APC. And the person they called to come and be their spokesperson, or they have paid or they've employed, according to him, to do job for them, is the person who, according to him, have insulted the whole of the North. He said for that reason, Tinubu will never be president. Well, we know that in this whole election matter, there are people who are for and against each and every presidential candidate. There are those who are for and there are those who are against. However the case may be, I just want you to know that Nigerians, we will not stop speaking up to ensure that the whole truth is what we begin to put in place, and that Nigeria come out of what we're currently having, and we have the best and the best and the best alone. Remember that every one of us must have everything that we need to be able to project and ensure that at the end of the day, we have the nation we've all been envisaging for. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Tinubu, APC wants to rule Nigeria and they employ who? FFK. Femi Fani-Kayode, a man who insulted the whole of the North. Tinubu can never be president. Baba Ahmed. The spokesman of the Northern Elders Forum, Dr. Ahmed, Baba Ahmed, had knocked the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC and the party for employing the former aviation minister Femi Fani-Kayode into his presidential campaign council. He made the assertion in a tweet on his official Twitter account on Friday night while reacting to FFK negative comments on Peter Obi running mate Yusuf Danta Ahmed Baba over a gif he made while speaking on Tinubu's health. In a series of tweets, Dr. Ahmed Baba says Tinubu, and so he wants to be president, he can never be with this attitude. In a series of tweets, Baba Ahmed maintained that Baba Ahmed family is above being insulted. Nothing also, noting also that the former aviation minister is not worthy replying. Meanwhile, in another tweet, Baba Ahmed said FFK isn't the problem, but APC who employed him. APC can never come on board with such a person they have employed. It is bad enough that they have failed. See who they got to do the job for them. They can never get to that position, I can assure you. The real problem is not Femi Fani-Kayode. It is the party that decided someone like him can speak for it. Even if Nigerians cover their faces in shame at his blunder, they want to govern Nigeria. They employ a man who insulted the whole North to do the job for them. How much they have failed. It can never happen. So this is what is happening right now. This is what is going on, and you can see for yourself. You can see for yourself. We cannot allow the same people who have been, doing all forms of lies and activities to continue. We all know exactly what's going on in this country. You and I were very much aware. We all know what's going on. And that's why, again and again, we must continue to rise up and do not allow the same people to hold us down. We can't allow it. We can't allow it. You see, the people who have come out and they say they want to rule, they want to do this, they want to do that. We must ask ourselves very serious question. Why do they want to rule? Why? We must go back to the drawing board and we must continue to ask ourselves this question. Are they really serious? Are they really honest? Have they ruled before? What did they do when they had the opportunity? What did they do? And why are they coming back? Why should we trust them? These are questions we should be asking ourselves, and not just sit back there and be asking and be pretending that everything is going well. That for the past how many years, Nigeria, we've suffered in the hands of bad leadership. We could have been better. Our education could have been far much better, so that people from Ghana and other nations of the world can be coming to our universities, our country, to school. But guess what? Because the federal government and everybody, if you know the way they are looting massively the wealth of the nation for personal gain. Some are even selling the assets of the country to their very own self, to themselves and their family, so that Nigeria is indebted to them for life. You see, so there's all kinds of evil atrocities, if you want to say, going on in terms of the people we thought. We thought that we thought mean well for us. They come out and they tell us they want to rule, and they come out with all kind of manifesto. They do all kinds of things, and at the end of the day, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised that all they are doing is just for themselves. It's just for themselves. So that's why again and again we cannot allow things that have not really shown any form of advancement, that has not really moved. We cannot allow such people who have not shown any form of leadership in any way, form, or kind, to be the ones to determine what is happening to us. Because at the end of the day, it's up to you and I to ensure that we do not allow the same thing over and over again. Yes, so it is what it is. It is what it is. And so if we want if we're desperate for the change, okay, we just need to begin to go ahead and begin to ask ourselves those very serious questions. Remember that every single one of us have got a duty here. We cannot abandon this nation for some people. Yes. So when you look at it, you begin to ask yourselves, where are we? And why have we allowed these things, so far? Tinubu wants to rule, okay? We have no problem with you ruling. But have you dotted your I's, crossed your T's? Can you really rule us? Can you really rule us? What should we put in place, and what do we need to know in terms of all that is going on? These are things we must look, and not just assume that everything will just suddenly fall in place. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice, so that every one of us together, we must do everything we can to bring this nation to where it ought to be. We must bring the nation to the very place where it ought to be. So at the end of the day, we can be the people who are particularly looking forward to, a glorious nation, especially in the new year. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us. Please subscribe. God bless. Bye for now.